It's the man called Ant, and continuing onward, my fourth video. Second day not eating. This is the fun one. Been feeling fine, drinking a lot of water. Went to work today. The boss called, and it went way better than expected. Apparently he's had similar experiences several years ago, and he kind of knows what I'm going through, so he is 100% supportive, and he, not losing my job or anything like that, he's going to put me on a leave of absence, whatever you call it, until I feel better, until I feel able to come back. The crappy thing is, of course, that if I qualify for it, I'll be getting assistance, but it's much lower. I think it's 50 or 60% of your current salary, but you know what? That doesn't matter. It was never about the money in the first place. It's all about getting healthy, and the fact that he is willing to support me and give me the time anytime I need. Starting from today, I don't have to go back to work again until I feel comfortable doing so. That's amazing. That's the sign of a truly good employer. He reiterated to me multiple times. He called me 3 times to tell me that health is more important than work or anything else. So I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. That's awesome. So that means I can get started in earnest, which is good because I've already started. Oh, the dry air here just causes my poor little allergic eyes to go crazy. But yeah, so that said, of course, I stopped eating food 2 days ago on Sunday. It is now Tuesday. So this is the second day of not eating, and crazy. Hitting me harder this time around than it has in the past. Usually about day 2, I'm still okay, feeling a few pangs, but then when it comes to day 3, that's when it starts to get a little rougher. Oh no, I mean, it's 5:25 right now. At about 4:45, sitting here, contemplating the video and what I was going to do. Whoa, just a massive, this giant 300 plus pound body just said, hey, wait a minute, you haven't given me what I want for a long time. I want it now. And so I got a wave of not dizziness, but just how to describe it, disconcertedness, malaise, discomfort. It was just like, whoa. Honestly, I'm still feeling a little, it passed a bit when I had some water, but I'm still not feeling great. And I think I'm going to go lay down and have a nap for a while. I think that will help a lot. Well, I know that will help a lot. This is not my first rodeo. I've done this before. Day 2, day 3, day 4 are typically the worst days. I suspect I may take a little longer to detoxify this time, since it's been so long since I have done a fast. So I'm probably looking at 4 or 5 days before I start the uplifted period of the fast. But yeah, pure water so far. Really happy about that. That's what I needs to do. Yeah, day 2. Technically, we'll see if I actually can make it, and I don't see why I couldn't. I mean, considering the severity of the situation and the fact that I've got to make some strides in a hurry to be able to get enough weight off of my arthritic joints that I can start moving again. See, that's the key. A lot of people will say, well, you can just diet and lose a pound a week, and that's very healthy and it's a good way of doing it, and blah blah blah. But then to get 50 pounds off my body, to make it easier for me to walk, easier for me to exercise, to squat, to do things like that, I've got to wait a year, 52 weeks, right? That's not cool. At my age, I don't have that much time. I want to make this happen now so that I can start being active and get exercising sooner. So, yes, many outdated medical reports will tell you that a pound a week is the healthiest thing to do, and you should take it slow and blah blah blah, and if you don't, it'll all come back. You know what? In the long run, I'm concerned about changing my lifestyle. I could take years and years to do it, but I simply just don't have that luxury. My job will be so much easier to do if I don't have that an extra 100 pounds on my body when I'm standing there 10 to 12 hours a day. Then after work, I may be more inclined to go do exercise, to go for walks, to go to the gym, to go for a jog, things like that, if I'm not carrying that extra 100 pounds, which is pummeling my arthritis and my knees and everything else. So, yeah. So, yeah. Water fasting 101. I did have this morning a coffee on the way to work. However, unlike the past several years, it was black. I did not put any whitener or cream or sugar or anything like that. I don't put sugar in my coffee anyway. I'll put whitener in my coffee, cream, butter, things like that, but certainly I won't put sugar in. The second sugar touches the coffee, to me personally, it just makes it taste like battery acid. It's not pleasant to me at all. I can't drink a cup of sweetened coffee. The rare exception is possibly an instant coffee that's pre-mixed with sugar and cream, but that's more like a cup of hot chocolate, and I only would ever do that if I was desperately in need because I was so tired in the past for whatever reason that I needed a jolt of energy from the caffeine, so I would drink it for that reason, but not because I enjoyed it. But anyway, that was my thing today, and I probably won't do that much because one thing that comes for me with the coffee is heartburn afterwards. So yeah, it's not really worth it. Why not? I'm kicking everything else out. Why not kick the caffeine out as well? Another thing I haven't kicked out yet is the marijuana. I am still using medical marijuana, of course, for my arthritis and the pain management, things like that. But hopefully as the fast continues and I start getting some reduction of the inflammation in those areas, it won't be necessary. So we'll see what happens. But at least, hey, marijuana has no calories. So there you go. Yeah. Also, it'll be interesting to see if I can prove the munchies myth, that it actually is a myth, that marijuana doesn't automatically lead to eating and gaining weight and eating to excess, let's put it that way. Yeah, everything tastes better, but that doesn't mean you have to do it. So water it is for me. But yeah. What else? I am doing a little experiment with some essential oils. So we'll get brands involved there, but I bought a couple. I bought eucalyptus oil and a patchouli oil, and I have a couple drops of the patchouli oil behind me in the burner thing, those things they use for the essential oils. I'm doing this as an experiment to see if it helps to control my hunger, because neither of these two scents, eucalyptus nor patchouli, I really enjoy both of them, especially in the bath, but neither of them are appealing smelling to me in a food way. I don't want to eat them. I have no interest in eating them. I just like smelling them. And I've noticed in the past that when I do smell them, I tend to feel my hunger less, because if I smell the pizza right now, or chocolate chip cookies, cooking, bread baking, etc., that would drive me crazy. People eating food around me, that would drive me crazy. It happened today at work. People were eating their lunches, so it wasn't so bad. But I found in the past it was kind of helpful to have that smell that kind of detracted from the food smells and the other things that made me a little crazy. So I'm trying the patchouli right now. It's very nice. It's working quite well. With that said, I think I'm going to cut out and go for my nap. I may make another video later. I may not. I may wait till tomorrow when it's day 3 of Fasting Central. And yeah, we'll go on from there. I'll share more details then. But for now, let's cut her to the quick, and we'll see you next time.